Well, you just get off the bus because you've been gone another 3 days. You're a little tired, but no, it's exciting, man. Getting back in our ballpark here and shoot, the first place team, Northwestern State's coming in, and we're a game behind them. You couldn't ask for a better scenario. Every time we've challenged these guys, just like on the road at Nichols and Houston Christian, we challenged them. Teams that were above us, let's go get them, and they responded with 2 sweeps. So you're hopefully the motivation piece of conference and us trying to get back in there and get in the top part of it to try to win this thing back-to-back years is a motivation piece. So no, we're excited to be home and excited to try to take on a really good team with some really good pitchers. It's going to be a really hard task.
Coach, going into the second half of the season, what's something that you think that the team has to get better, and something that you like so far this season?
Well, starting pitching's got to be better. There's no way around that. You can't hide from that. The bullpen's been good. The bullpen's getting pretty steady in there. We had moved Carlos to the Saturday starter last week, had a great start. No hits, 4 innings. But pitching's got to get better, and they're in here. They're here. Who's going to step up and do it? There's tons of guys that have the ability with the way Sanchez threw last Friday night in the bullpen. Verco's throwing great. Chino's getting pitch count. We're really excited about Chino's pitch count. And, of course, Tony's rested and ready to go, too. So they're in here. Now we got to get them in the right order and we got to shoot them at the right time. And we got to have some guys pitch better than they've ever pitched. Not above their ability, but just to their ability. Not asking them to do any more than they can.
Yeah, well, last night we saw seven different pitchers. So what were you looking to try and get out of them? Maybe
well, with Carlos's finger hurting, we couldn't get too crazy with Vic, killing Vic's pitch count. So we held in there with Vic and Thayer, try to get them out there and get some work and get them out of there to be ready for the weekend. Both those guys threw the ball really, really well. So I thought our bullpen last night against Rice threw the ball really well. It was a start from Wyatt that got us in trouble. But now we had to throw the guys just to get a little work and not get anybody beat up because of the situation here with the guys that we have need to be rested, ready to go.
Good ball club coming in. How are you adjusting your game plan, whether it's pitching or on the field to that team?
There's no adjustment. We got to play like we're capable of playing. We've got to be good on the mound and good on defense. And our offense can do what they're doing. Looks like the wind's going to be rolling around this weekend. That's something that we always seem to play pretty good in, instead of the ballparks where the wind's blowing in your face. So no, we're back home, excited for the challenge of playing one of the best teams in conference. And it's going to be exciting. We got to play our brand of baseball, which is great pitching, great defense, and we've got to bow up and have better at-bats 1 through 9 in the lineup. We're having a situation where we're having some good at-bats, but they're so spread out that we're not producing runs. We're having a great at-bat, like last night. Ramirez rocket in the right field gap, then a strikeout and a strikeout and a rollover. It's like, we got to put together more at-bats. And hopefully Tommy, is feeling better today, and hopefully he gets to be in the lineup tomorrow. We know he's one of our best players, Williams. But injuries happen to everybody right now. We're all going through it. We're on the grind of it. And we'll see what kind of team wants to show up here in the next 3 days against a really good team.
Talking about the starting pitching.
When you play a top 20 schedule in the country and you face those hitters, your pitchers can look really bad. And this lineup they got coming in here is really good for Northwestern State also. But we've got them in here on the mound. Verco's throwing the ball really well. Tony's throwing the ball really well. Chino's throwing the ball really well. Carlos just had one of the best starts shooting program history, no hits. And hopefully his finger gets well quick. But they're in here to go. We got to step up and do it. And Sergio's a good Friday night. He's had a couple of really big-time starts. Didn't have a good start last week. Had bad fastball command, but very capable of doing it. And he needs to step up, be an older guy tomorrow, and match their good arm they got going.
Coach, 14-15 overall right now, 9-6, fourth in the Southland Conference. What does that tell you about the season so far for you guys?
It's been a fight. It's been a long fight with really a lot of great teams sprinkled in there, which is fine. It's not where you're at now. It's where you're going to be at the end. We're not in a good place right now, but we're a game out of first place. With the team, playing these guys here, and then SLU coming here on ESPNU. We control everything we want to go grab in this thing. Our goal is to get in the regional. To get in the regional, you got to make a tournament. And when you make a tournament, you got to win your tournament, you're in a regional. So everything we're playing for is still right there to grab. The RPI piece, something that we really had in our corner last year because of all the midweek wins. It's kind of pushed away. Now we got to get locked into everything on the weekends and try to run ourselves up in the top of this conference, get a good seed, maybe even be able to play at home in the tournament, and have all these pitchers healthy. which is what we didn't have last year. So that's the focus right now of getting everybody lined out and healthy, and trying to climb up to the top of this conference and win another championship. We're not going to shy away from that. That's what we're here to do.
Definitely have more home games for the rest of the season. Do you wish to win more home games? Because you guys been in an inconsistent winning and losing streak. Do you wish to win at least more here at home?
Shoot, I'd love it. With the people that come in here and the crowds that we have, I've been saying it the last 2 years. These teams come in here excited to play in front of a big crowd because they never get to. We play in front of it all the time. We need to start playing better in front of it ourselves because we're not. And that's what's been disappointing. We've played better on the road in conference, besides the Lamar start. But 2 sweeps in a row on the road, Nichols and Houston Christian. But no, we need to get moving in here in our house, and we need to protect this thing, and it's going to be a fight in here. But we got a chance to do what we got to do if we just do what we're capable